Hey motherfuckers! I'm Fröken Smilla, or Miss Smilla if you will, and I live in a lovely country called Sweden. I am, like many of you, suffering from a terrible climate anxiety. But before we get into that, let me introduce you to my incredibly wise friend.
Hello, that's me, Lotus, like the yoga pose. Like my human mommy, I am also struggling with this soul-crippling fear of the future, and I just feel that my contributions are kinda insignificant to the bigger picture.
Yeah, same. And I hate that. That I'm supposed to settle for recycling and eating less meat than using paper straws. While the worst planet upfuckers, like Shell, get away with half-ass promises. Puffing on their oil pipes and gambling away
Our future? We don't have time for that.
Nuh-uh, we don't. We need to plant trees, suck carbon out of the atmosphere and reduce the greenhouse gas emissions to reach the goal of the Paris Agreement. But when I was reading up on Shell and their so-called net zero carbon emissions plan, it seems like they might even emit more greenhouse gases in the future and just compensate them with so-called carbon offsets. All scientific estimates show that this won't be good enough. The CEO of Shell, van Beurden.
Ooh, careful there. You can't just go around calling people Beurden.
No, that's actually his name. He runs one of the companies that emit the most greenhouse gases in the world. Shell has already recognized the threat of climate change, so I think that they just need a little nudge towards real sustainability to actually go there.
Right, and there are companies that already did that, like Ørsted. If Shell took a similar course of action, it would be a huge step for the green transition.
See, that's it. They get it. So I'm thinking, what can I do to make that big fucking Beurden boomer get it too? Well, I don't know. I keep landing on a distinct... Girl, reach out to him.
Yeah, you should do that, but you will probably want to try a different approach than yelling at him.
Okay, fine. But how should I do it then?
Okay, so the issue is that he isn't motivated to really change just yet.
Right. So that motivation would need to be created. How about a bunch of people reaching out to him, showing him that there is a demand for a transition to green energy?
Yeah, that could actually work. Public opinion does have a great impact on corporational behavior, since all business is ruled by the law of supply and demand.
Okay, so I'm gonna write an open letter, really trying my very best to be nice and positive. And then I'm going to send it to one of my top planet upfuckers, CEO of Shell, van Beurden. And I'm asking all of you to do the same. If you don't feel like writing one yourself, you can just copy mine. I put it in the description with the links to my sources. Dear CEO, I'm writing you this letter because I deeply love and care for our planet. Through history, your company has done a fantastic job providing it with the power necessary to create so many of the wonders and conveniences that we get to experience today. And for that, I am forever grateful. However, the switch has flipped, and emissions from companies like yours are now one of the greatest threats that our planet is facing. I am aware of your net zero ambition, but you know just as well as me that it is not going to be enough. You state so yourself on your site. Simply compensating for your emissions won't do the trick. You will need to actually phase out black energy and replace it with green. Even though the issue surely is complicated, you have the power to make a change in your business now, transitioning into the future and becoming a lead figure in the green fight. Sincerely, Fröken Smilla. Thank you so much for watching. Share this video, write the letter, and don't let Shell get away with destroying our future.